Hello everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the intuitive channel messages from Spirit for the zodiac sign of Leo. And I have meditated on my third eye chakra, and I will be picking up energies around you, and I will be passing on messages for whoever needs to hear them. So I'm getting that for the majority of you there will be a wide road ahead of you. You will feel any kind of obstacles or limitations that were holding you back. They will be removed from your path, and now you have something that you really want to explore, to take on a new journey in life, and to see where this will take. I am feeling that this road will lead you to the next major thing in your life. I'm getting you've had a lot of stagnation going on, a lot of restrictions. Something or someone was holding you back, and this went on for quite a long time. I feel that there is like a dream or a great passion that you have for something that once the restrictions are gone, you will be storming toward. There will be nothing or no one on this planet that will be stopping you from going forward and getting what you want. So I'm guessing these restrictions could have been either to do with where you live. It could have been a place you live, or it could have been the house that you live in, or it could have been the town that you live in. And these restrictions are logistical or practical or financial. It's nothing to do with personal restrictions. You have already set your mind on the next great thing that you want to have in your life, and as soon as this kind of limitations are removed from your path, you'll get that sense of freedom, spreading your wings and going after it. I am getting that this could have something to do with going back to something from your past, or your past will be showing up again. I see you catching up with somebody and wanting to see whether they will be ready to go on this journey with you. It could be an old friend, it could be work related, like if it's like you've been talking about a project with someone in the past, but you never had the opportunity to actually make it happen. Now you'll have a second chance to reconnect with this person and to start talking about this project again, because now you feel free from any limitations. And also I'm getting it could be in personal terms. It could be that you could not take on a new major relationship in your life because your situation wasn't favorable at the time. You had a lot of other things that you needed to deal with first before you can feel free to pursue a new major chapter with a new person that will lead to a new major relationship. So all these major themes have been restricted. You could have been limiting yourself with how much you can do under these current circumstances, but I'm picking up that things are changing for you in a quite a big way. You will no longer feel held back. You'll be able to renew your freedom, to renew your power, to renew your kind of opportunity, the possibilities that are available for you. So you will no longer be settling for anything that is less than what you truly deserve, what you think that you truly deserve. So there's nothing that is boring, nothing that doesn't go anywhere. It's going to be the big thing, the great big thing that you've always wanted to have, exactly how you imagined it in your mind, exactly how you manifested it in your kind of visual, like in your third eye, in your mind. You have been visualizing the best possible outcome for you at the end of this journey. and you didn't want to do things that are wasting your time or that are pulling you in a direction that is, not towards the final goal that you want to have. So it could be either to do with your personal life, that you imagine yourself in a certain type of situation, in a certain type of relationship, when you get to do all the things that you love doing with your special person, and you don't want to waste that time and energy with people who are not fitting that image, your future image of yourself being in a happy, healthy, and fulfilling relationship with somebody who is very much like you, somebody who shares the same values, somebody who has the same dreams, somebody who enjoys exactly the same things as you. So I'm getting that this is somebody you know already, or you have met quite briefly, and you felt a very strong connection with this person, like you two have known each other for a whole lifetime. And this person could be either younger than you, or they could be quite innocent or young at heart. It could be the both of you are quite young at heart. So despite your actual physical age, you don't act your age, because you still haven't found that fulfillment emotionally. So you are still in search and in wonder about when are you going to meet someone who you can have all these wondrous things that you have been imagining in your mind. A little bit like Peter Pan, who never settles, always wonders, always imagines things, always tries to explore new options. But that's just how your heart feels. You haven't settled into boring, tedious, routine life. You still have the wanderlust, both of you. So that gives you kind of a lot of youthfulness. You could look younger for your age, or you could have the mindset and the young heart. You and this person could have either some kind of spiritual connection between each other, or you could have like a twin flame or soulmate connection when you finish each other's sentences, when you feel really aligned with each other towards what is the next step. So just say one comes up with an idea, the other one backs him or her up straight away, because they're on the same line of thought anyway. So you could feel energetically that you flow together, that your connection is really easily flowing, that you have no burdens, no misconceptions, no prejudice, no misunderstanding between both of you. You read each other's energy. Also, I'm picking up that it could be something that will worth a while. It could be something that will turn into quite major relationship for you. It could turn into a serious commitment, or it could be a spiritual commitment that once you come together, you decide to stay together for the rest of your lives because you feel fulfilled. You feel like there is nothing else on this planet, or there is no one else on this planet that you would like to be part of. Both of you want to be part of this union, which is mostly spiritual or emotional or energetic union, that you both give to each other a lot more than what others have given to you in your previous life. Okay, so I'm getting this very strong bond. I also feel that both of you could have spiritual connection. That's something like a soulmate connection, or a twin flame, or a kindred spirit. When you recognize the essence, the spirit of the human being that you're connecting with, rather than getting to know them the normal way, like talking, or what do you like, what do you not like, that kind of thing. When you two meet, you already recognize that connection, that you have known each other for a lifetime, maybe from a previous lifetime, or you've always known each other. So there is no need to kind of have this break the ice type of conversations or kind of connection, and you click immediately with this person. You two can have exactly the same tastes, exactly the same hopes or dreams, because you're twin flames. So you both share that side of life. And when you come together, you suddenly know what you want to do and how you want to live a life, or what you find interesting, because you have a special connection that has endured a lifetime before. Or you have the opportunity to start it off again. Like if something did not work out in the past, now you have a second opportunity to come back together and to continue your connection from where you left it off in the past. If this is a previous lifetime, just say you have known each other in some kind of capacity. So in this lifetime, you meet this kindred spirit who you feel extremely familiar and close to, because your souls recognize each other. So in this lifetime, you have another opportunity to rekindle this connection and to see where it goes from this point. Also, if it's about this lifetime, like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, it could be somebody you felt very close to straight from the start, because you have this special connection. But for some reason, you had to separate. You had to, part your ways, and each one of you went to do their own thing, and you never stopped thinking about each other. You always had this connection. Sometimes it's telepathic or spiritual connection, that you still know how the other one is feeling, what they're going through, what's happening. So twin flames have this kind of resonance. That's why they're called twins. Because in real life, if you have biological twins, they have this special connection that each one of them telepathically, intuitively and energetically is aware of what the other twin is doing and how they're feeling. So you could be having that kind of connection with somebody coming back from the past, or you meet up again, or you reconnect in some way. So you have the opportunity to rekindle the special connection again. So I'm getting something, you in the past things did not work out because external circumstances that were placing obstacles, restrictions on your path. You both felt really sweetly with each other. It's innocent, sweet connection, and you could have felt like old friends meeting, and you wanted to spend more time together, but there was something on your way. Something came in between you that had to, in a way pull you apart, for you to overcome something in your own terms individually. It could have been obstacles to do with your living situation. It could be other people that are involved in your life and what kind of role they take in. Maybe where your attention is focused a lot. It could be some practical or logistical kind of constraints, but a lot had to be done. I feel it was like an individual journey to overcome all these individual setbacks that you experienced, but these setbacks would have prevented you from experiencing this very sweet soulmate or twin flame connection to the full. And I'm getting, after some time, you both worked on these issues, on these obstacles, whatever was stopping you, whatever was holding you back. You one by one eliminated these obstacles. So next time around, when you have the chance to come back together, you will be full on. Like, you will have all the time to spend for each other. You will have no external influences, not third parties. Nobody else and nothing else will be able to stop you now, or to kind of hinder that progression that you want to make. So I'm getting all these obstacles are being removed, and I'm getting better times coming for you too. Also, I'm getting that you will have a whole new beginning, a whole new massive beginning. You could be traveling, you could be taking off. I feel you both kind of stuck in places on your own individually, where you're not happy to be. You could be stuck with like family members or situations, like one or two of you could be married to the wrong people. So in a way, you're wanting to free yourself. I feel this kind of eagerness to be free and to kind of leave behind everything that was holding you back, like a prisoner, somewhere where you don't want to be, somewhere where you don't feel you belong there anymore, or for whatever reason you agreed to be at this place is no longer relevant because your soul has grown so much that now you crave freedom. You crave new possibilities, new opportunities. You want to explore and experience what true freedom is like. You two could be far away from each other. You could be in completely different locations. There could be water between both of you. Like, you could be in different countries. It could be that one has to leave their past life behind to be able to cross over the water and to join, or you could be that both of you are deciding kind of simultaneously to leave your past lives and to take off and travel and relocate to another location. So there is some movement that's taking place. It could be a partner who could be from afar, from a distance. So some of you could be wanting to go and live with them in another country. It could be as far as Australia. I feel this is like a very big move, very big. It could be physically a very big distance between both of you, or you could be metaphorically, mentally, and intellectually making the major big move in your life, that you are totally leaving your past and you are spreading, your wings, and you're taking a massive leap, and you are starting something all over again, and you are re-establishing yourself in a whole new place. It doesn't mean that you're taking crazy risks. It doesn't mean this is something that happens spontaneously. But during that time of separation, more and more and more you grew close to each other, and in a way you co-created a future together that both of you will be equal parts of. So you don't have to feel alone, and you don't have to be separated or isolated, because you both realize that you share the same dream, or you both have a lot to do with each other. Like, whatever dreams one has, the other one totally supports that dream, or whatever kind of craving or ideal or eagerness the other one is having, the other one is into it straight away. Like, yep, I like that idea very much, and you go for it together. So I'm getting that your new future will be very much shared, reciprocated, and mutually supported from each other. And I feel you'll be making a very big move. Could be totally leaving path, like either some of you could be leaving your parents' house to go and live with a new partner somewhere else, like out of town, out of state, out of the country, and your whole life is changing now because you no longer live with your parents being their son or daughter. You are now starting off your mature adult life as being somebody's partner. Or it could be that if you are married to someone and you're not happy, you are making this major leap to the next stage of your life. When you no longer be married to this person, you will find your freedom again to go and explore what other new opportunities life has to offer to you. So I'm getting that sense of breaking the mold, breaking the chains, finding your freedom. It could be spiritual, it could be physical freedom, and you will be traveling, you will be going to a completely different place. It could be even both, like if you two get together, decide to relocate to a whole new country, like, oh, let's get together and go to live in Australia, why not? So I'm getting that your connection, it's very important, the communication they have with each other, like verbal communication or any other kind of communication is very important, because you both feel each other's energies. You are aware of the moods, thoughts, feelings that the other one is having, but you still want this to be validated from the person themselves. Like, talking, saying it out loud and clear exactly what it is. So that manifests into your real world. So it's not all in your head. Because sometimes when people feel all these energies, they start to doubt, like, am I just like imagining things? Am I just going crazy? Am I just hearing things that are not even true? And then when your soulmate validates this with their own words, it's a confirmation for you that whatever you feel in these energies, you're on the right track, that you feel it coming before it comes. So I'm getting communication that's very clear. It's quite important, and you'll be able to validate and confirm the next move or the next energy shift or the next thing that you would be expecting. Or maybe some of you need some time to prepare yourself for this big massive change or leap that's taking place. Okay, so it doesn't come out of the blue. You're both edging slowly and slowly on each side towards the same thing. Also, I'm getting that a lot of this has created and has started as a thought or just a random dream or random imagination. Just say something triggered that. And now you're slowly starting to realize that everything is manifesting into your real life. That this is not just a dream or it's not just a thought. This is actually realistically and practically possible to happen. And you could be seeing developments around your life that are putting you on that path towards this thing to be realized. So you know that you're on the right track. You could also be seeing things from the spirit realm, like messages from spirits, angel numbers, dreams that could be telling you what is about to take place, where you are heading, what is going on. Sometimes about your specific person, you could be realizing that they are struggling with something quite difficult, and your dream is telling you to be patient, to be understanding and kind, not to stress out, because they have a lot to deal with by themselves, and they will not be able and free to be with you before they have dealt with that situation fully, so they can leave it behind and put it to rest for good. Okay, so I'm getting some pretty strong manifestation here is happening, and I feel you both in the future will find a really solid stability in each other. It could be emotional stability, it could be commitment and loyalty, it could be that both of you feel totally trusting in each other. Like, you will not have any doubts about this person's loyalty towards you. You will not be having doubts about their integrity or their intentions towards you, because they will be completely and totally honest from the start, as they always have been. And all this you will know because it will confirm your intuitive kind of feel about them, or any signs or dreams that you've been having about this connection. Also, I'm getting that you will receive a very clear message of love, and it's going to be a message that is going to put your heart and mind at rest. A loving intention will be very precisely and clearly communicated to you, and it's going to be something that will come from the heart, and you will know how special this is for this person. It could also be vice versa. So you might feel the need to express your feelings towards someone, and you're going to express them in a very creative, original way that will make sense only to both of you. Okay, also I'm getting that there could be a lot of unanswered questions. So sometimes you could be doubting, or you could be like questioning things that took place, and you're going to have a conversation that clarifies everything point by point by point. Like, there will be no question unanswered, or there will not longer be this sense of confusion, of self-doubt, and all this will confirm your intuition about how you've been feeling about this whole situation. I'm getting the both of you are totally committed to each other, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, energetically. you do not want anybody else, or you don't want to live a life that is different from what you have been visualizing or imagining to have if you were together. Okay, also I'm getting that there could be a sense of a further commitment, either marriage or spiritual union, or you literally tying the knot together. I see wedding bands, and I also hear church bells. So this will be something quite beautiful. It's going to be a very pure kind of marriage. I see two people who are bound together for love and because of love in that sense. So I'm picking up that you will have to discuss some issues, something that you need to talk openly. It could be about where you stand with each other or what you can expect from the future. I'm getting that you will be discussing the intricate details about any future commitment that you're preparing to make to each other. Like, what are your expectations? What you can commit to each other? At what time? So both of you stand very clear with what to expect for the future. And I'm picking up that you could be having a conversation that will take place that is going to cover all these little details about it, and everything will be discussed. Like, there will be nothing that will be left unspoken about. And this is how you will know that both of you have an equal amount of respect to each other's time and energy. So you don't want to commit yourself to something that is one-sided or halfway, because when you're sure and clear that each one of you is going to commit equally and exactly what and exactly how, then you will feel sure that you can go ahead and make this major commitment towards each other. Also, I'm getting that your connection will be based on a lot of honesty, transparency, very clear conversations, and intellectual compatibility. Like, intellectually, you're very much on the same page and you understand each other very easily. Also, I'm getting that both of you are quite kind of honest people, that both of you have integrity, and neither of you wants to lead the other one to believe that they will be able to commit to this and that into the relationship, when in reality they might not be able to. So there's nobody who is deceiving, nobody who is leading on, or nobody is creating a false perception or false idea for the future. You'll be like spot on, precise, accurate, and outspoken about what is likely to be in the future. Nothing's going to be sugar-coated. If somebody's having difficulties, they will feel comfortable enough to discuss this with the potential future partner. And also, this person will not fear that you might not understand them, or you might look down on them, or you might feel like, oh, maybe it's not such a great idea. Both of these people have mutual understanding and mutual respect, and both of them understand that things in life are not idealistic, they are rational, they are logical. Things happen in specific order. And also, I'm picking up that you and this person will have a lot of conversations. You could even be talking every evening. Like, I feel these lengthy conversations, lengthy discussions about how you feel, what you think, what is your opinion on this. Is nothing that will be decided on a spur of a moment, or nothing that will be decided just by one person only. You will both be together equally. So if you have to take any decisions, then both of you will talk about it, and then you will take a decision that is best for both of you equally. So also, I'm picking up that for both of you, this is an important thing, because it will For you, it will mean some big victory. In sense, either relationship that is going to be successful, that is going to be happy, that is going to be maybe one in a lifetime kind of relationship that neither of you have had before in the past. And it's going to be the beginning of your next chapter in your life, like a major new beginning, also a major commitment for the rest of your lives.